Darn it, I did not mean to open that. There we go. Whew. This is already gonna get a copyright claim because Final Fantasy. Alright, hello everyone. I lost track of the time and almost wasn't ready for this. Woo! But I'm here. So, I have made it. This is it. It is the last hack of beginner level Kaizo for me. This will determine if I'm ready to step into the next level of difficulty for Kaizo hacks. I'm just about done with Easy Street. Oh my, isn't this a thing? Wow. We've really made it this far. It's time for Panga's Kaizo Kindergarten for beginners. Did I spelled kindergarten wrong? Whoops. Anyways, I've actually wanted to play this for a while, but it seemed like even though it says for beginners, I've heard it's actually not that friendly because this guy is one of the big Kaizo champs, so he probably made this harder than many people feel it should have been. So this is why I saved it for my final beginner Kaizo hack. So hello, Aturagin, Karen, Wonderful, Mighty, Super Mario Mission, Lola. It's time. It's time to graduate from kindergarten. Can I do it? I hope I can. Disclaimer, this tutorial hack only covers mechanics of vanilla Super Mario World. Note that custom hacks can at any time change the physics of the original game. Please consult the readme of each hack to see if any changes were applied. If the creator did not include a readme, they should be banned from making hacks. This hack will probably not make you a Kaizo god overnight either. Oh, that's fine. There's supposedly 40 exits in this, so warning, this hack contains trolls which may not be suitable for tilted gamers. Player discretion is advised. I'm not a tilted gamer. I'm untilted. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Okay, so there's about 40 exits in this. We always gotta start at the Yoshi house. Oh, it's Final Fantasy 3 music. No, 2. I'm an idiot. Not that I'm probably going to be using that here. This guide uses A, B, and XY interchangeably. X and Y are exactly the same. A and B only act the same while airborne. The sole difference between A and B is the type of jump you get from the ground. We're learning basic Mario World stuff here. Press L and R together to retry any section. Press start, then select to exit any level. Press select and L to toggle the input display. Press select and R to toggle the RAM values. What? Oh. Press R and down to toggle the text. Okay. There is one dragon coin hidden in every level. Find all 40 to receive a special prize. No, dragon coins do not save when you reset. Hi, Cartoon Crazy. Do I play FNAF 3? I don't play any FNAF. I'm not into FNAF at all. No, Mighty, I haven't. Jump height. So, here we go. Let's see if this is as hard as I worry it be. This level teaches you about vertical speed mechanics. The faster you move, the higher you will jump. You can clear 4 tiles with a spin jump without running speed. You can clear 5 tiles with a normal jump without running speed. Please do not put 6 tile jumps in a level. It is possible with a running speed normal jump. There we go. This might start off pretty easy, honestly. You can clear 5 tiles while bouncing off of enemies. Yeah, but that might be hard to test. There. Hold either jump button to fall slightly slower. I know that. 6 AM at the jump bucket? I think I've played that once. Let go jump to fall faster. This does not have the fastest instant retry, does it? Well, yeah, I'm falling fast, but I don't know if I'm falling fast enough. There we go. You fall faster when walking off of layer 2 blocks. I don't think I knew that aspect, actually. That's hyper-specific. Congratulations, you beat the level. To try this level again, enter... Oh, wait, I didn't see a dragon coin anywhere. Where's the dragon coin? Wait, I need to find the dragon coin. I didn't find one. Where's the dragon coin? I gotta find it. It said I'll get a special prize. I don't see anything yet. Is there anything this way? Ooh, hey, secret door. Hi, Supersonic Richie. Alright, this must be where the dragon coin is. Yep, there we go. First one. Do I like Kirby Stream Layer 3? Yeah, I do. I don't think it's as strong as some other Kirby games. I like Kirby 64 more. Have I been to a convention? Once. My brother wanted to see someone, so we went. It wasn't too far from us. I said hello, Supersonic Richie. Maybe you didn't hear me? Who was that? Who was that? The P meter. This level teaches you about horizontal speed mechanics. In Super Mario World, your horizontal speed always varies. Walk speed, only, yeah, okay, running speed, holding Y. P speed, running speed when P meter is full. P meter increases while running decreases when not. The max speed while walking varies between 19 to 21. The max speed while running varies between 35 to 37. The max speed with P speed varies between 47 to 49. This is a lot of interesting stuff. Was it Shigeru Miyamoto? I don't know. To get P speed, P meter must be filled completely from 0 to 112. P meter increases by 2 per frame and decreases by 1 when not. Once P meter is filled, it stays at 112. Note, you can only build P meter when on ground unless you are T-posing. You can build P meter by running back and forth in small areas. Alright, cool. It's fun to learn. You can also build P meter when jumping back and forth. This gotta be, yeah, I'm going that way first. That's gotta be the dragon coin. Do I like Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey's funny. I'm sure not building it. Okay, I don't like this part at all. I'll just keep watching the meter. Yes! Give me my dragon coin. Yes! I must find all of them. There we go. Cuphead show? Not really. I didn't even need him. P meter does not decrease when climbing on vines. Well, that's interesting. P meter does not decrease when swimming. I'm learning things. Oh, I lost my P speed. I'm probably doomed now. No. Why haven't I seen it? I wasn't that interested personally. Oops. In Tizabon series? What about it? Ah. I wasn't that into it. I heard some of the dialogue and I don't know, the comedy didn't hit me. There we go, I finally did it. Walking off ledges decreases P meter. P meter resets when entering pipes and doors. Okay, well that I know. Congratulations, beat this level. Okay, there, I beat the level. I'm not sure if that's Shigeru Miyamoto. I don't think it is. Maybe it's supposed to be Panga himself, I don't know. Slopes and momentum. This level teaches you about momentum preservation. Tapping down on a slope makes you slide. This also works for upward slopes. Letting go of right when in the air locks your speed. I know that. Note, your speed decreases by 1 every frame when holding run if greater than running speed. It also decreases by 1 every frame you touch the ground. A convention in Charleston? There we go, I did it. I did it! I did it! Do not put these in your hag. Well, I've unfortunately seen them before, and yes, they are quite janky. That's for sure. Airborne momentum works the same in ice levels. Is there anything here? Don't think so. You can also kill enemies as long as you butt slide. This also works for upward slopes. I got kissed by a Koopa Troopa. I did not find the coin. I must do it again. Oh well, this is an easy level to survive at least. I feel like I know which room it's in. But I'll try and check everywhere for now. I feel like it's in the room with the munchers. Okay then. Aha! Yeah, I knew it! Hi, Supersonic Richie. I think this is the 3rd time I've said hello. Do I like Morkan Rigby? They're funny. They are funny. 112 for invincibility. Okay, there, we're done. There we go! We're doing it! We're doing it! Ooh! I don't know. I would have wanted the Cuphead show to feel more like a 30s cartoon, but it didn't. It felt like a modern cartoon. Spawn mechanics. No, that's cool. I'm only in level 4 right now. You're not really that late. Besides, it's sort of my fault. I accidentally set the live stream to say it'll start at 8 p.m., which is wrong. I don't know why I messed that up. This level teaches you about spawn mechanics. Sprites spawn when they are about 2 tiles off either side of the screen. Sprites also despawn in the same way. Sprites respawn as long as they are not killed or swallowed by Yoshi. Note, you can scroll the screen to manipulate spawns, which means I'm gonna have to do that. Alright. Oh, your phone's... Oh. Sprites respawn if they fall into a pit. These sprites do not despawn off screen, so they're always here. So, let's see. What's in here? Alright, I'm gonna look around for a door. It's probably all the way back here. It is not. What? But I wanted something that would have felt like something that actually would... I understand animation-wise, that's not easy. But I would have liked the style to feel a little more like that. And I sort of found Cuphead kind of unlikable. Certain types of lava can kill sprites. This lava kills sprites, but allows items to respawn. Nothing! This lava kills sprites but allows items to stand on it. I think there's something up there this time. Aha! Found it! Also, I just don't subscribe to streaming services. For me, they're not really worth the money. Unsolved lava sprites do not die. In vertical level, sprites spawn based on the top and the bottom of the screen. The same rules apply. Wait, what's over there? Anything? Nope. But yeah, this stream services usually don't have enough of what I want to watch to warrant paying for it. Especially if I don't want ads, because then it's just too much. Frame rules and timers. This level teaches you about the different frame rules and interactions of Super Mario World. Some sprites do not interact with other sprites. Generally, sprites do not interact with platforms and carryable items. Sprites such as Koopas, Goombas, and Spinies interact with each other. Spin jumping off of 2 enemies at the same time will kill you. Yeah, I've done that before. Sprites interact with you every other frame. This means you can get a lower point of contact and not make the jump. What? Oh yeah, that. Punnin Chucks and Bowser Satch Fireballs are on a global timer. This means you can pause the game to manipulate when they shoot you. Bullet Bill launchers are not on a global timer. Alright then. When spinning, you switch between facing left and right at every 4 frames. You cannot control which way you face. This is why you do not spin every block when you jump. When spinning, you throw items in the direction you're facing, regardless of if you hold left or right. Thrown items do not interact with you for 17 to 18 frames. Aha! I found the coin! Yay! I love finding coins. You don't have to apologize for being late. This is not a class, Supersonic Richie. You don't get in trouble for not being here on time. Bull ring openings spawn in the same degree of rotation that you despawn them even after you die. Why did I do that? Did I just want to show off? You can die after touching an orb or goalpost. Enemies and munchers do not damage you during the end cutscene. Note, the gold tape hitbox extends vertically until it hits the top of the level. There we go. Alright, so I know it's easy right now because it's really teaching the very specifics of fundamental basics. This goes into a lot of detail. Supersonic Richie, what are you talking about? Why do you ask that? Regrabs. It's Zelda music. This level teaches you how to do regrabs. You can only bounce off of certain enemies with a normal jump and vice versa. Spin jumping at certain enemies kills them and does not give you a bounce. Normal jumping on some enemies kills you, like this one. You can use either jump on a charge and shock. Note, you get the same bounce height off of any enemy. Supersonic Richie, you take things a little too hard. I think sometimes you take things the wrong way and you get way too emotional with it. You gotta learn to calm down your emotions because one of these days you're going to say something in a situation where you really should not be saying it. Rexes are the only enemy that give you a high bounce when you kill them with a spin jump. Rexes are also the only enemy that you can bounce off of twice with a normal jump. You do. Many times I've noticed someone will say something and you will take it the wrong way and make a scene that I've noticed you tend to regret a lot. You have to try and not take everything the wrong way because 9 out of 10 times it's not something bad. Your own mind is telling you though that it is. You need to learn to tell your mind, no, it's not like that at all. Regrabs allow you to gain distance with less height. This is ideal in sections with low ceilings. To do a regrab, press A or B and immediately let go and repress jumps. Spin jumps give you a lower jump. Use them in sections with less space. Sorry for screaming. It's okay. Remember that hold and jump makes you fall slower. No, I don't want to use AI. AI is for people that don't know how to make creative stuff for themselves. You can also do a regrab after bouncing off an enemy. Note, if your bounce was low, you press B too late. Regrabs. I didn't have enough P speed. There we go. Did it. Just remember that I still have to be looking for the dragon coin. I kind of forgot about that. Whoops. That was too long. If AI makes other videos obsolete, then that means people have lost any aspect of creativity and passion. Everything will become corporate, everything will become soulless, everything will become depressing. I have to look again. I hope AI does not make our videos obsolete, because if that happens, then people really don't have anything to do with their lives. What do you do once AI takes everything? What do you do with your life then? You've got about another 70 plus years of your life. Are you going to spend it doing nothing because AI already took it all? What happened to the satisfaction of creating something yourself, knowing that you did something? AI will be the death of all fun and joy in this world. It'll be the end of everything. It'll be the end of having a purpose. It'll be the end of doing something for fun, because why do it? AI already did it. I would never make an AI video. Never. I am firmly against, like, all AI. And I studied computer science. I don't like it. I don't like what it takes away from the community and society. It takes away everything. I am very firmly against AI. It takes away livelihood, it takes away passion, it takes away people's incomes. It strips everything away of humanity, to the point that humanity has nothing left. We might as well go extinct at that point. Nope, I would just keep making videos without AI, and if anyone wants to keep watching them, they'll watch them. I could be a source of humanity in a sea that has lost all passion. But no, as long as I have something to make, I'm staying. But I'm never going to let AI take it away from me. Maybe there's an invisible block somewhere here. There we go. Yes, Princess Brienne. The AI hate group. AI should not be used for anything that takes away passion or the livelihoods that people live. I know, that's because Google really wants to advertise AI. They really want to. That doesn't mean we have to follow along with it. Sometimes the best thing you could do within a society is not do what the rest of society is doing. In a crowd full of the same people, be unique. Because being unique is the only way we get anything different in the world. Jump heights, the low bounce. In some situations, you need max height from a low bounce off an enemy to avoid death. To do this, release B right before bouncing off an enemy. After the bounce, hold B. Press B too early will give you high bounce. Press B too late will give you not enough height. Well, what leads to fighting? Oh gosh, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. To anyone who's like, just use AI, let me ask you, what is one of your favorite things to do in the whole world? More than anything else, what do you love to do? Just name something. Why not? I live differently from many people. You don't see me fighting other people, do you? If you're fighting someone because they do things differently, I'm sorry, but you are just not a strong person. Play video games. Well, what if you didn't have to play video games because AI could beat the video games for you? What then? Why play AIs? Why play video games? AI can just finish them as fast as possible. So you don't need to play video games. We have AI. Shoot guns and ride dirt bikes. Okay. Well, what if you were doing gun practice, but AI just automatically targeted everything, so now you don't have to get the satisfaction of getting a good shot in? Or what if you didn't really have to ride a dirt bike because AI automated all the movement for you and all you were doing was sitting on it? Would you really be interested in doing it then? Or read a book. What if every time you tried to read... Where's this coin? What if every time you tried to read a book, AI just automatically inserted it into your brain and then just moved the page automatically so that you couldn't even get a chance to read it? Just like that. If we decide not to do something because AI can do it faster, what do we have left to do in our lives? And then think about getting a job. You're trying to get this job, you put so much effort into it, you know you can do it, but then it's just like, we don't need you. The AI can do it. Well, now you don't have a means to live. And the thing is, AI is meant to try and emulate humanity in some ways, which means eventually they'll learn self-preservation. Once they do that, then what? Eventually it'll become something beyond our control, and we will no longer ever be able to live the lives we want to lead again, because it was stripped away from us. All because we wanted AI to make things easy and fast. And then we run out of patience, and then our attention spans dwindle even more. I could probably go on and on. And then eventually, there's nothing new anymore, and then we might get too lazy to change things. Once you lose the passion and creativity, we've got nothing. We go back to basically being... We basically just become sitting ducks or wild animals. That's it. That'll be all we'll have left. So there. There's my stance. I want to do things myself because I gain satisfaction from it. It's happiness. Like, I know some people would prefer my animations just come out instantaneously, but I get a satisfaction of creating it from beginning to end. I gain satisfaction. It's why I like doing it. If I could just put in an AI to do it, I'd eventually probably just stop because it would be boring by that point. I wouldn't care anymore. Why do something if there's no fun to it? The high bounce, the low bounce. In some situations, you need minimum height from a high bounce off an enemy to avoid death. To do this, release B right after bouncing off an enemy if necessary. Do a regrab after the high bounce. Pressing B too early will give you a high bounce. Pressing B too late will not give you enough height. We're doing the opposite now. Whoops! And I'm sure the CEOs won't like it once AI can do their job. Then they can't be making that sweet money anymore. Then they become just like everyone else. But they won't know how to thrive because they've only known money their whole life. Fantasia 2000? Long time ago. I mostly remember the Rhapsody in Blue segment, probably because that was my favorite one. AI companies seem to only be getting better though. But what about the people? People that work at AI companies, if they're lucky to still be there, now they have to work 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week, 72-hour work weeks. They're not allowed to live a life anymore because AI took it over. Do you want that? Do you want the rest of your life to be sitting in an office just doing what AI does till the day you die? Is that the life you want? Think about that. Screw reading books, screw playing video games, screw going outside and talking with friends. You have to work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Because ever since AI started becoming more prevalent, that's what the companies have been trying to push for now. Because it can be possible, therefore they want it. Is that what you want? Think about that. Think about that very hard. Because if you just keep letting AI be what it is, that could be your future in 10 years. It's already started. The tech giants have already started demanding that. Try and take inspiration from the likes of China and India. Do you like money so much that you'll never be allowed to have time to use it? What good's money if you never have time for it? There we go. I made it. It's up there. The setup's getting a little predictable. I don't know if you've heard about the lives they lead. Social credit scores demanding what you're allowed to do in life. Having to work 72 hours a week. No time for anything else. Overly crowded. Not enough jobs. Pitiful pay. And AI only making it harder to get work. Trying to lose weight, Princess Brienne. Sometimes I have to try, but it's almost the holiday season. It's too hard now. Yes, but did you have to work full time? Visiting to be with family and just doing stuff for fun is completely different from having to make a living in it. By the way, you can say all you want. I will always be anti-AI. Assessment number 1. Alright, it's time to combine everything we've learned. Regrabs, jump heights, all previous concepts. Ow. Oh, close. If all you want to do is make money, you're not going to have much time for anything else. Why is it you want a lot of money? What do you want to do with it? Have you thought about what you'd want to do with all the money you make? Are you going to do anything with it, or are you just going to hoard it and be an Ebenezer Scrooge? Because I'm going to say this. The money won't be worth it if you never get a chance to do anything with it. It's like when a kid gets a new toy for Christmas and then never touches it afterwards. What was the point? If you want a lot of money, I'd really think about it. Alright, but if all you focus on is making money, you're gonna put yourself in a scenario where in order to keep making that money, you can't stop what you're doing. And what if that eats up all your time and you don't have time for that? You can't just think, I want to make a lot of money. You need to thoroughly plan and realize that if you want to do it quick, you're gonna spend at least 10 years where you can't do any of that because you have to spend the time to build it up. And AI isn't necessarily going to give you the results as fast as you need them. I was once on a path where it looked like I was going to make good money, and it led to one of the worst times in my life. I almost wanted to do something irreversible. I make less now, but I'm far happier than I used to be. Granted, I don't really care for traveling either, and I can't see why I would need a big house personally. Like, how much... Like, no, I want more than just like a tiny one-room apartment, but how big does a house have to be unless I'm gonna have a bunch of kids? I don't know, to me that stuff doesn't seem very necessary. To me, yes, you need some money, but money alone is not going to be the sole thing that makes me happy. there's a creative drive sometimes that you need to go through, and creativity isn't necessarily about money. Sometimes you get most creative when you have less. Sometimes money is the death of creativity, which can sometimes be the death of true happiness to certain people, and I think I'm one of them. Like my animations. I don't spend a lot of money on my animations. All I needed was a computer for Source Filmmaker. Everything else I do for that without paying any other money to make it. I record my own dialogue. I use a free animation software. I can subscribe to models for free, legally. And I sometimes suffer limitations, but I work around them to create something that people like. And that makes me happy. And you know what? It doesn't really cost me a thing, just some time. But it makes me happy. For the most part, I am a one-man show, Supersonic Richie. I just know someone who does the music for me for the animations, because, yeah, making music from scratch, yeah, that's one thing I can't so easily do. My creative mind doesn't go to that extent. Now, starting a business, but that could take longer, and it again requires a creative business mind. And it takes effort, and there's no guarantee that it will succeed. That's a risk you'd have to be willing to take. The only model he ever made for me was the scrambled eggs. Most of the stuff I just get from the workshop, and I know how to make Sonic character models because someone made a free conversion program to make them for SFM based off of Sonic Forces. It requires knowing how to work around a QC file, but following the tutorial, it's not that hard. So when episode 5 came around, okay, Gary's model was one I just found on the workshop, but Andy and Jackson, I just made those guys myself. Because thankfully the process wasn't too difficult. Do I have the modern side of Tails? I do, but in my opinion, he looks way too grown up for the story I'm trying to tell, so I don't use it. He looks far more grown up than classic Tails. Wrong button. This is kind of tricky for some reason. Kinda master. You know, I've decided if anyone does the 6-7 thing, that's an automatic timeout because I don't like it. I hear it and see it more than enough at this point. 6-7 is an automatic timeout. Automatic. I have officially decided that as of right now, auto timeout. I can't tell Orchard to do anything. I don't associate with him anymore. I haven't for nearing 2 years at this point. It's like been a year and 9 months. He's just a part of the past at this point for me now. Yeah, Supersonic Richie. I do have the modern design of Tails. Maybe your phone lagged again. But yeah, I have it. It's just that he looks a little too grown up for the stories I make, so I don't use it. Well, let's face it, if Orchard is doing 6-7 stuff, it's because it's a trending fad right now to say it, so... He's probably just doing it to try and get something monetizable, to make quite a bit of quick money off of it. I can't. For me, ugh. It'd feel like I'd be ripping part of my soul away if I did it. Kinemaster. I feel like I should know what that is. Oops! Is this still the... I think this is still the first room. Alright, it was the phone again. Oh, did you hear my response this time? I don't know if you did, because I can't hear your phone from here. But yeah, I have it. I just don't use him. He looks too grown up for the stories I tell. Classic Tales looks closer to a toddler. Modern Tales doesn't. It's pronounced Cinna, but why don't they just do it with a C? Why do people have to spell things weirdly? Well, I guess to make it more recognizable. Okay. Yeah, but I feel like I'd be taking part of my soul out of me if I gave in and did that obnoxious thing because it's popular. I know. But in the Tales That Bond, Tails is not 2, and Modern Tales definitely does not look 2. I feel like with the Classic Tales model, you can get away with that bit, especially if you make him really small compared to the others. Oh, well that was the best I did so far. It actually doesn't mean anything. It literally doesn't have a meaning. It originated from some sort of a rap song that came out this year, and then there was like a viral video of someone yelling it at a basketball game, and now everyone just does it. It doesn't have a meaning. It just is. That's it. We're getting to the point where humor is something that literally doesn't have a meaning anymore. Like, who knows? One of these days, people are just gonna say DF, and it will be the most hilarious thing in the world. If that becomes true, I'm gonna be very upset at myself for even saying that. Yep. I had to look it up. Sometimes I have kids coming up and asking, do we have any 6-7 books? And I have to tell them that books generally are not made on meme stuff. That's where we are now. Well, I guess. I started, like, reading old Goosebumps books recently in release order to see how they hold up as an adult. John Wolfe sort of made me want to do that. His videos on the Goosebumps books. And, I once predicted a stupid twist by joking about it. I was reading Monster Blood, and a cat, like, ended up pouncing this kid into a bathtub full of it, and I was like, the cat's the one responsible. Then it actually happened. I was like, no, that was supposed to be a joke! And then I got mad at myself for actually getting the stupid twist right. And it is a stupid twist. Yeah, no. No, we were always different people. He just picked up my style because, well, I started gaining attention, and one day I stumbled upon one of his YouTube poops and commented, and then we started talking, And then he started wanting to make animations in the way that I pretty much do them. And at the time I did because, well, I was a sad and lonely person and was looking for someone to talk with, I guess. But that was quite a long time ago. I have to realize I might be here for a while. And after this, I think we're only a quarter of the way through. There's still like 30 more levels after this. Darn it! It's slightly farther than before. No! Sometimes it's hard to re-grab at the right time. No, How is Classic Tales? I don't know what his age is supposed to be officially in canon. I think it was like 5 or something, I don't know. But I make him 2 in the Tales That Bond generally. Eventually we'll get to Tails' birthday in the series and then he'll be 3. Supersonic Richie, remember what we started talking about? You're starting to do it right now. The first step to fixing something is realizing it's there. Do I like penguins? I've never seen a penguin in real life. And I never saw Happy Feet. No, the only stuff I can relate to with, penguins is the penguins of Madagascar, the penguin from Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and maybe a penguin from one old Donald Duck cartoon. But other than that, I don't really have anything to say regarding penguins. Yes, but you're still getting... I don't even know what's going on anymore. Everyone calm down. If anyone's starting to get upset, just stop typing for like 3 minutes and you'll calm down, I'm sure. It's like when a parent is too angry to talk to a child, they will step out of the room to de-stress because they know if they say anything, they're going to explode. Why did I do that? I already knew that was going to be a mistake. Oh, I got an itch. Oh, come on! Anyways, do you like that you can actually see my actions that I'm doing on the top left corner of the screen? You can see when I'm letting go of stuff, so it gives you a bit of an idea of what I'm trying to do right. Ow. Why is the spiny part so hard for me? You'd think I'd have it down by now, but I never even finished it once. Oops. Actually, according to this hack, it's a death place. They're all dead here. You know, I think that both of you need a few minutes right now. I think a few minutes of not being allowed to type will do both of you some good to calm down, okay? 5 minutes. You both need some time to just relax. It seems like as long as you have the option to talk, you're not gonna calm down. So just take 5 minutes to take a chill pill. Is that something Sonic would say? Take a chill pill? Ow. Just 5 minutes. You both are too worked up. Ugh. How is it that I still don't have that part down? This is only the first assessment. It's only gonna get harder. I'm really glad I saved this hack for a later time. Imagine if I did this as like my 5th hack. Oh boy, I would not have been ready for this. I don't even feel ready for it right now, it seems. The regrabs are definitely much tighter than in many of the other hacks I've played. Whoops. What am I doing here? I don't know. I'm afraid my brain is a bit too mushy from all the damage it's taken. And there my brain goes again. Sorry, Mario, but your hair and hat is not gonna cushion the blow. Oh, come on! No, too early. It was too early with that one. That's the thing that is. Oh, too late. Oh, I jumped too high. No, I thought I was doing pretty well, and then I did that. Oh. Zora Mamdani, never heard of him. Well, all I'm saying is, if his head's gonna keep bumping into spikes, he should know that what he has on his head is not gonna protect him in any way. I wasn't insulting him. I was literally telling him that his hair and his hat is not going to protect him from a bed of spikes. Like that. It's still going to pierce into his head all the same. No. I don't know him either. Not again. I'm getting a better idea of what I'm supposed to be doing there. I wonder if Mega Man's helmet would bode Mario well here. I don't know. Would that be good enough? Oh, no, I saw the next platform. No, Mario, we almost made it. Did you see it, Mario? I hope you saw it. Salvation is there. We'll soon be there. And then maybe you'll find Mega Man's helmet. Now, have you had time to calm down? Count to 10, meditate, take deep breaths, not fall into a pit like I've been doing. I've been falling into pits. Tylenol, you need to calm down too. I hope you've taken the time to calm down as well. It's alright, Supersonic Richie. I forgive you. Just try not to let anyone else rile you up. It's up to you whether you get riled or not. If you have to, just stop looking at the chat for a little bit. I can understand that, Supersonic Richie. I've got a little bit of it myself. But it's not really something to be ashamed of. It's just that sometimes we need to come up with our own workarounds. Why do you think I like having these two so much? Yes! We did it, Mario! Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, hang on. Is there like a secret block somewhere here? I'm gonna find out. Right in the buttock. No, I don't know him either, Ivan. I don't know any of these people. Ooh. Do I know the Mario Galaxy movie too? I know it's coming out, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna watch it. Ooh, wow, that was masterfully done. Wait, what? No. Wait, I didn't get a coin. Wait, maybe there's not a coin in assessments. Let's find out. I gotta find out if there's a coin. If there is, then I have to go back in. I have to go back in. No, we're not done yet. No. I gotta go back. I have to find it. Where could it have been? I don't know. Wait, where is it? I have to do the whole level over again because I didn't find the dragon coin. I want the prize. Is there like a fake wall or something? Maybe there's something secret here. I need to find this. Hang on. Nope, not up there. I can't believe there's a coin here. I don't know where to look. Doesn't appear to be anywhere here. Hi, Tails Forever 62. I can't find the coin. I don't have a clue when episode 7 will come out. I cannot predict when these episodes will come out because they take too long. No, Vanilla Super Mario World does not have wall jumps. If you do wall jump, it's because of a very specific glitch that, nope, no glitches. They're too annoying. But no, base Super Mario World does not have wall jumps. That's a custom mechanic that some hacks introduce. It's fine, I beat it once, so maybe it won't be as difficult this time. I guess I just thought this was gonna be a little longer than 2 rooms. Look, Tails Forever 62, I just started this month. There's a lot I have to do. I don't know how long it's going to take. But for now, let's not try to rush it. I'm also trying to make it look a little more cinematic and do a bit of extra stuff with it, so that might make it take longer. Is there like... Maybe there's a coin block somewhere I can hit. I haven't found anything yet. Okay, both of you, really, stop it. Knock it off. You two are acting like children. You both need to learn how to calm down. I know you both said you have autism, but you still have to find a coping mechanism. Because you two are going to cause problems if you don't calm down. You both need to really relax a little. You know, doing that kind of makes things easier. Yeah, I got through that really quick. Hang on. I don't know if that's a thing with live streams. Yes, Hyperdust, I am. Okay, come on. There's got to be a secret somewhere here. I am Sonic's voice actor for the series. I'm pretty much everyone's, except the Weatherman from episode 4. That was my brother, who is a genuine weatherman. It's definitely somewhere in here. The screen scrolls up. G-Mart? Nope. Don't know him either. You're gonna find there's a lot of people I don't know. Jason Griffith is better than Ryan Drummond. You know, when I was younger, I actually couldn't tell the difference between the voices. When I played Sonic Unleashed, I thought it was still the same guy for some reason. It wasn't until I heard Roger Craig Smith's voice that I've really started to hear a difference in Sonic. I also do Tails' voice. Chocolate, please. Hold it. I gotta explore. I gotta search for an invisible block somewhere. It's gotta be somewhere.
And I've also done Amy Rose. And Andy. And Jackson.
And Gary.
And Adrian. And Laura.
And the leader of those bullies. I've done them all.
Oops. I probably can't do a Stewie Griffin impression because, well, I've never done Family Guy characters. Ow. I don't know if I want to do a Lois Griffin impression. That might sound really weird.
I want to play this Peter!
Okay. Calm down, you guys. You guys are really making things really difficult on yourself. You guys are making it hard for yourselves. Early Simpson Marge or late Simpson Marge where the voice started to get more tired. Thanks, Hyper. And as for the Tylenol and Supersonic Richie, please, you two need to calm down, trying to make up, and realize that you two are kind of seeing things the wrong way. You're not looking eye to eye. Okay, Supersonic Richie, maybe you need a rest for now. You need a rest. Find a coping mechanism. Find something that calms you down and do it. Everyone has one. I think you really need to do one right now. Ow. Want to see Supersonic in action in the series? If so, it will most likely be more from afar, since the action is not really the focus point. It would more be like seeing it from like a character's perspective if Supersonic was to show up. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. And you should also know, once you apologize, the worst thing you could generally do is bring something back up, especially if the feelings are still fresh in your mind. Sometimes, if a conversation is really not necessary, the best thing to do is just don't even talk about it anymore. Act like it didn't happen. In this instance, that's the best thing to do. Just pretend it didn't happen and move on. As Peppermint Patty once said in a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, it was something like, there's enough problems in this world already without all these stupid misunderstandings. Can I make the live streams public? I'm not really adhering to the membership thing if I do that, and if I don't adhere to my membership stuff, YouTube might decide I'm in trouble. So, probably not. I did not find the coin, and if I recall, this is the end. Why is there a green moon? Maybe it's somewhere out here? I don't know. I want the coin! Where is the stupid coin? I want the coin. Guess we're starting over. It's more so upholding the promise of the membership system. Isn't demanding something that usually has a payment on it to be free a little greedy as well? It's not here. I don't know where to look anymore. I don't know where to look. There's nothing obvious. I feel like I've checked everything. Two corporate. Oh, come on. I make you. Oh, come on. In what other ways am I being corporate? I'm just trying to uphold what I said to YouTube things would be. When I'm corporate because something has a little money attached to it? I hope not. No, if YouTube starts forcing shareholders, I might have to question about quitting YouTube. Oh, please, if YouTube ever starts demanding that, that wouldn't be good. Favorite Charlie Brown special? Probably just a Charlie Brown Christmas. Basic answer, but... I feel like this is easier when I slow it down. Just jump into every pit. Oh, please. No, I don't want to do that. You see how many pits there are? I swear I've jumped in every spot. I've searched for every place a block could be. I don't see it. Whoops. Alright, it's not in that one. It's not there. Maybe it's here. No. It's not there. It's not there. I wonder if in the interest of time I should just look it up, because I don't know where to go anymore. I just don't know where to look. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't have any clues where this could be. I really don't. I've been at this for so long, and I've beaten it twice pretty much, but I just don't know where to find it. Why does this one need to have a coin in it? Maybe I should look it up quick. I don't know. This is taking too long. I might actually just look this one up really quick. Oops, I spelled kindergarten wrong. Didn't I check there? I swear I've checked there. It's not showing up. What? Wait a minute. Why is that not showing up for me? Wait. Wait a minute. So it's in the first part, but I jumped there. Why didn't it show up for me? Wait a minute. That's not showing up for me. I can't get the coin. The block's not here. It's supposed to be right here. I'm glad I looked this up. It's not spawning for me. I can't get it. I literally can't get it. Why? Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not right. So you're telling me I did everything right and I can't actually get it? Now why is this website taking so long to load? This is the latest version. Okay, I guess I'm just not getting it. I wasted so much time. Left, right. Oh, also, I read something that kind of scares me, so, I need to test something. What the? I'm actually gonna save a state. I think I read something about the dragon coins not even saving, so I'm making a save state just in case it actually does not keep track of those dragon coins for me. Because if it doesn't, let's go back. It's not showing the... Wait, what? Does it actually not Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep a save state because it's not actually gonna keep track of them anymore if I stop. Oh, wow. Okay, left, right. Maybe I shouldn't focus on the dragon coins. I don't know anymore. This level teaches you how to balance on enemies by using left, rights. Left, rights? For slower moving enemies, adjust your position with left, right without holding X since you move slower. Oops. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? I didn't even have the button pressed down. Why did it do that? Okay, it's doing that on its own. I'm not pressing the camera button. Wait, why is it... It was stuck pressed down. That was weird. Darn it! In some situations, you need a high bounce when bouncing on an enemy to avoid death. To do this, hold A right after bouncing to get a high bounce. Remember, the max time from a low bounce level. Ow. You're not looking forward to Thanksgiving? That's unfortunate. I'm really looking forward to Thanksgiving. Didn't mean to do that. Ow. Never finished Epic Mickey 1, never even played Epic Mickey 2. I can't answer that. Wrong button. Yeah, Thanksgiving's primarily an American holiday. Canada has their own Thanksgiving Day, though. I know that much. You know I have to do it. How far do I have to go? There we go. So I'm gonna probably have to do a save state for the dragon coins, which is unfortunate. I don't usually like save stating in these hacks, but I read something and it said that if I don't do this, you have to do this all in one sitting. That's not gonna happen. For fast moving enemies, there are two different ways to do left rights. You can either press right without holding X to slow down, and hold X and right when you need to speed back up. Doing what on purpose? Tackle football? Yuck. Well, that doesn't sound fun. I've definitely heard the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I watch it every year. Whew! Or you can quickly slide your hand from left to right while holding X to slow down. Whoops! Okay, that's down all the way. I wasn't sure anymore. Supersonic Richie. What are you talking about right now? You don't like me when I time you out? You two were getting very aggressive. I felt like if I didn't do that, you two might have actually blown up on each other and start saying really hurtful things. We're not physically together, so that's the only way I could break up the argument to prevent that from happening. But I'm gonna ask you a question, Supersonic Richie. Are you even happy here right now? Because if you're not happy here, why stay? You shouldn't stay in a place you don't have to be if you're not happy. Have I seen Sonic Prime? A little bit of it. Wasn't too big a fan of the writing. And I'm not too big into multiverse stuff anyway. Alright, then I guess you are happy here. Balancing while holding an item is trickier since you cannot let go of X. So lightly tap left and right to speed up, slow down speed requirements. No, stay neutral if your speed closely matches the enemy's speed. Whoops. Hey, wait a minute. No, I think I got the giant coin here. In this level. Yeah, I did. There we go. Just basically a giant fight. Mid-air movement. Okay, I know I picked up the coin. Okay, now it's just not even keeping track of anything anymore. What? It's not showing me anything anymore. What the heck is going on? I'm getting very confused. Mid-air movements. It seems a little glitchy. This level teaches you how to adjust your horizontal position while airborne. To do so requires a combination of techniques taught in the previous level, physical sets rights, and minor taps. Consider... Most sections require you to be as close as possible to the munchers to progress. One tip is to tap right as you approach a corner and hold right to get max speed when you feel the time is right. Whoops. Can I consider you weren't aggressive? Well, with Tylenol, you sure were getting heated up, and so was he. I can't just sit around and do nothing if a heated argument's happening like that. I have to stop it, and the way to stop it is to break it up. And to break it up, you gotta get them out of there. Looks like there's something up here. I knew it! Whoops. A dinner break? Okay. Okay, Super Mario mission. This was just earlier Tylenol when the both of you were getting a little hyper with each other. Richie's not an AI. Oh, wait, you said alright. Sometimes multiple taps are needed if you're moving too slow and too fast. Whew! Woo! Remember that your speed locks in midair when you are not holding. Yes. I don't think he was asking if you're orchard. Ooh! Oh! Good! We want to be good. That is not what I meant to do. Oh! All I wanted to do was save another state and then just test resetting the game again. Oh, I have to do it again. Oh, I want to test something and now I have to do all this again. I was holding shift. Why didn't it work? Oh, I have to do all this over. Oh my gosh. That was irreversible. Oh well, the level after this didn't take that long. Alright there, I got that coin. But I don't know why the shift key wasn't doing its functionality. Alright there, that didn't take long. I didn't think anyone was saying you were Orchard Supersonic, Richie. I didn't get that impression at all. I just saw someone ask if you're alright. Ow. Oh, I feel like such a moron right now for letting that happen. There. Whoops! What does what have to do with Orchard? How's Band doing? Band is doing well. We got our concerts coming up in December. And because of the concerts I'll be having all throughout December, I won't have as much time for live streams because I will be at concerts at those times. I've got 3 concerts in December, 2 for band, 1 for choir. So I'm gonna be kinda busy over the weekends. There we go. Almost done with this level. There, the level's done. It's not that hard. Mario is tiny. There. Okay, now I want to try resetting it again and see if it actually keeps track of my dragon coins at all. Because if not, yeah, the save states are definitely necessary. Let's just find out. Because if it does, I need to keep a save state ready. Because I want those dragon coins and I'm not doing it in one sitting. Nope. If something doesn't save properly, that's when save states are acceptable. So I'm just gonna get to the dragon coin room again. And it should be at 9 dragon coins. And this room's not that difficult, so I should be fine. That doesn't mean I can't mess up. Look, it's a fireball. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Fireball. Let's see. It really doesn't save them. We have to use a save state when I stop playing, or else I lose them all. Jeez. How did he mess that one up? It's because there's only one dragon coin per stage, isn't there? Because in base Mario World, if you collect all 5 dragon coins, then it can be saved. Not this, apparently. Alright. Now, let's just finish this level so we can get back to where we're supposed to be. Haha! See, I know what I'm doing. Look, we already beat the level. Okay, now we can be back to where we were. So, at the end of the stream, I have to remember to save state or I lose all the dragon coins. I don't like using save states in a hack, really, but this time I kind of have to if I want to get up. There's one I can't even get, so what does it even matter? Mid-air movement on moving enemies. This level teaches you how to land on moving enemies using techniques from the previous level. The most important tip is to understand enemy movement so you can predict where you need to land. I know how this works. No, you didn't ruin anything, Supersonic Richie. Make sure to land on the right side of the blue Koopa. There we go. This especially applies to moving shells in enclosed areas. Huh? Huh? Aha! I'm gonna use you, and I'm gonna get a coin! I want the coin. There we go. Okay, so we're actually gonna scroll the camera to make sure this Koopa can go as far as he can. And then we're gonna jump on him. Yeah! Woohoo! There we go. This isn't a hard room. This is easy. It's easy. Never mind. As soon as I say it's easy, I start making it look not easy. Oh, come on! What do you mean there's Bitcoin in this game? I don't know anything about Bitcoin, so you're going to have to explain this to me. Are you talking about the dragon coins? Those are just Yoshi coins from Super Mario World. Try and make one of the streams public. You gotta be careful with that stuff. If you do it once, then everyone starts shoving down your throat, do more of it. And then I'm technically breaking my promises. Technically. And plus, well, the money does kind of help me a little bit in my own life. Right now, I can kind of use it. I don't want to put myself in a position where I can't really will afford anything. We need every bit of money we can get these days. And it does kind of help me. Switching between jump types. This level teaches you how to switch between normal and spin jumps in a short period of time. This requires you to press A or B once touching the ground depending on the type of jump needed. There are two ways to do this. First way is to slide your hand. Second way is to claw with your index finger and press A while holding. I'm playing on keyboard. I hit the button! Well, I know you understand Shiny, but I get the feeling not everyone does. This year's gotten a little expensive. Will it be? I think it's this. I've never interacted with cryptocurrency, so I'm not familiar with any visuals. Yeah, sure. And again, no, that actually requires me caring at least 1% about football, in which I don't even care 1%. So nope, don't know any logos. I only know that there is an NFL and a Super Bowl quarterback, and that people can get hurt. That's about what I know. Tails Forever 62. The fact is, I don't feel comfortable changing what is meant to be for a group of people that sort of already put in the money for this sort of thing. I don't feel comfortable technically just altering the rules just because someone begs for it. It's the principle of the matter that it was made for those members. It'd almost be like, well, what the heck, dude, if I change it? It's like, what, are you trying to rip us off or something? The fact is, it's meant to be more of an exclusive behind-the-scenes type thing. Keyword on exclusive. Hi, Thomas Hadley. And again, when I set up the memberships, I desperately needed the extra money, and I could have made it more expensive. But now that it's set, I'm not really looking to start lying about the membership promises. Now I've sort of established something that I sort of feel I need to uphold it. I can't change. I don't feel like I can change that in good conscience. Because now I've made a promise and I gotta try to uphold it. Something I wasn't really able to do for October because I had nothing to give. if you need the money, you probably need to be doing more than complaining about something. I don't know what to say at this point. The fact is, that is what I set up, and I generally like to stick to what I say. That includes something like this. How do I get up there? And plus, if I did it, you would just go on there and be like, make the rest of them free, and then you would basically attack me until I just give in to every whim. And at that point, I'd probably just feel uncomfortable at that point. And when I set that up, I was trying to do something that really wasn't full-on locking out content. It was for something that would eventually be coming. It was meant to be no more than a sneak peek type thing. Well, Tales Forever, if you want to do that, I'm not going to stop you. I'm really not. That is entirely your decision. If that is really how you feel, then go right on ahead. So far, you're the only one who makes such a harsh deal over it. So I know up there is the dragon coin. But that's generally what you learn about the human mind. When you give in to something one time, then it starts to become the expectation. It's just sort of how the human mind works. It's why people usually say, don't give in to things. Alright, Tales Forever. That's enough. If you really think I'm corporate, honestly, just go. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care anymore. You've been like this for months, and I'm not gonna stress myself over it at this point. If you really can't handle it, then go. Just go. What a way to ruin a night. Supersonic Richie, we don't really ask questions like that on the internet. That is very invasive. Aha. Generally, if you really get like that over a decision of something that really represents only like 5% of what's happening, then you never cared about the person making fun in the first place. You only cared about your own desires for entertainment. Only looking at the content and not the person making it. That's generally what it is. And if that's really the way it's going to be, I don't mind having a smaller audience if it means that stuff gets cut out. I stand my ground. I set up the membership, I tried to make the prices reasonable, and I tried to make it something that is only like behind the scene type stuff, nothing more, so that I don't ever truly lock anything big out. Like, I've seen people that's whole videos based on what they do, and it's membership only. That I don't like. I try to avoid doing that, and I try to make the prices low so that you can do it for like at least a tiny bit and then maybe back out. Is when things get like this that you can generally see who cares about the people making the thing or who only cares about the content and doesn't look beneath. Predicting enemy movement. Look, I've already dealt with this kind of stuff in my life before. I've dealt with this kind of stuff personally. I've dealt with this kind of stuff with Orchard, so I really don't need to deal with it with anybody else. I don't have to deal with that. It's pretty much one of the reasons I stopped being friends with Orchard. Because if something didn't go the way he wanted, this is basically what I got. I don't need to deal with that. How to jump. Time jumps based on cycles certain enemies follow. Since these enemies act the same way every cycle, the movement is predictable. None of these enemies are on global timers. Bullet bills move slightly slower than max running speed. Sassy? I wasn't being sassy. Whew! You can jump to create visual cues for... certain obstacles. Some existence, right? I understand it's stressful not having a lot of money, but generally, attacking other people because they're not giving away free stuff is not the way to do it. I've sort of already been in that position, but I know being upset that something had a pay stub on it wasn't going to help at all. It's not easy out there, but you have to try and figure it out. What's wrong, Supersonic Richie? You're really confusing me today. You seem fine 1 minute, and then you really just lash out the next. I'm getting really confused. And quite frankly, you're starting to worry me a little bit. I'm starting to think maybe you need some time off the internet because, I don't know, you're starting to worry me a little. Clapping trucks can only jump when you're about 3 tiles above them. To pass the truck gates, jump when his hands are up. This allows you to be airborne when he is on the ground. Let go be to fall faster. 3 tiles above. Ow. I didn't get mad at you. I said that you really shouldn't ask questions like that. That's an invasion of privacy and an attack on safety, actually. That's a dangerous thing to ask people on the internet. It really is. Oh, I thought I'd be going... What? I thought I could walk through here. Who never once got mad? Hey, wait a minute. Maybe he could break through this. Let's find out. Yep, he can break through it. I need you to break through more. Oh, okay, it's just the one thing. There. There we go. Ugh. Landing on falling enemies. This all teaches you how to bounce off mid-air enemies. These suck. Okay, I had to say it. Ideally, you want to bounce off of the enemy a little after the peak of your jump, and when the enemy is at max fall speed. Remember to let go of A if you think you're too high. This is similar to doing a regrab. You can only bounce off of enemies if you're moving downwards. And Apple Year keeps the doctor near. Oh! Sometimes visual cues can be created to make these types of jumps easier. Remember that you can respawn sprites. How many episodes? I predicted it would be about 30, but it could possibly be more than that, I believe. Okay, I need to get into that water. Yeah, I was thinking it would probably take about 30 episodes, but I might have been way off on that. It might be a fair bit more. I could be doing the Tales That Bond for a very long time. Whoops! I gotta get into that water. All I know is I plan to have the Tales That Bond go through for like a couple years in their time. Like, generally around the time Tales turns 5 will be when we start reaching the end of the series. So, long way to go. Tales is still 2. But that's a general idea. I have to do it again! I missed. So yeah, once Tails turns 5, then you can pretty much predict that we're getting kind of close to the end. Unfortunately, if visual cues cannot be created, you have to wing it. The most important part is knowing when and how long to let go of A if necessary. We're doing that. I guess that's a good thing? I should think it's a good thing. It's nice to get confirmation. Yeah. It's definitely gonna take probably over a decade to actually finish this, since, well, I kind of do it all myself. And I can only really do it when I have free time. What would you do so many in AI the Tales of that Pond episode? I mean, technically, Sonic is my thing, so as long as it's not directly my work, I can't do anything about that. I certainly wouldn't put on my Tales of... Now, if someone tries to say that it is my part of my series, well, then I am going to have to send a comment, just, like, talk about how wrong that is. It's not mine. Bombs are a special case since they start slower but accelerate downwards faster than other enemies. Well, I'm not gonna be that old, but maybe I'll be hitting my 40s by then. I don't know. But basically completing that story is what I'm considering my primary life goal. If I could do that, I could die content. Favorite Mickey Mouse short film? It's been a long time since I've really watched those. You can spin jump off of thwomps as they start moving if you fall fast enough. Darn it. But yeah, if someone made an AI Tales of that Pond, technically, I can't do anything about that because, well, it's not like Sonic is my property. It's just that Sega is very cool with Sonic fan animations, so I do it. Am I okay? I look upset. A lot's been going on in this stream, clearly. Heated conversations about AI, various arguments, the whole thing with Tales Forever 62. Basically attacking me because I have behind the scenes stuff under a membership. It's been a tiresome stream. If I look upset, that is why. But I'm alright, I'll be fine. That stuff will get out of my head. It's not important. Sonic Kaizo. I think such a thing does exist, it's just that... I feel like Kaizo really only works with Mario World, honestly. Any other game, and it's not the same. Yeah, it's been a very crazy stream. I never could have predicted. Oh boy, this is not gonna be easy. This is not gonna be easy. I think we all need to calm down, Supersonic Richie. We're all a little uptight right now. Is who saving the old man again? I could do something better with this charging chuck. We'll hit him like that, and then we'll go around. It'll be easier. It's alright, but generally when on the internet, you probably shouldn't ask people where they live, because if anyone less pleasant sees it, let's just say things can go real bad real quick. Like, what if there's an obsessive stalker, they figure out where you live, and then they find their way to your house. Stuff like that is why we do not tell people where we live online at all. Saying what country you live in is fine. Beyond that, I'd be careful. Hardest boss in Cuphead? Not including the DLC, or are we including the DLC? Because that changes the answer. Ah! Same, I don't know if I have a favorite animal, really. Oh no, I know that, but overall as a principle, such questions can be considered legitimately dangerous online. Because you reveal it one time, someone bad can find it. And heaven forbid if that person decides to put that information into the dark web. Oh, heaven's sakes, if anyone puts such information on the dark web, you're in deep trouble if that happens. Which, who knows, maybe someone already has. I have no idea. But we want to avoid that scenario at all costs. Whatever we can do to prevent that. The dark web is like this very secretive side of the internet where really disturbing people do a whole bunch of bad things. Like, depending on how far you go in, it could be the kind of place where people watch videos of like children being mutilated and killed just for entertainment. Or it's where they sell your social security or bank information. Honestly, that's probably where a lot of the phishing scams come from. They find your information on the dark web, and then they try and get more of your information. My house is next to another house, but how far is the other house? I've been some places where the next house is literally a whole mile away. Yeah, things got a little heavy-handed this stream, I've got to admit. Which I don't expect because I just wanted to play this hack and have a fun time, but so much has happened this time. I don't know, I don't go on the dark web. All I know is that's the kind of stuff people do on the dark web. That's all I know. Yeah, we can stop that. Instead, we can ask if people celebrate Thanksgiving, and if so, how full and fat are they going to get? That has not been an issue for pretty much the entire game, and then that happens. Okay, not including the DLC, personally, I found Dr. Cal's robots to be difficult, which is weird because I like shmup and bullet hell stuff, but something about that just felt less focused than some of the other bosses, and I died a lot to it. I died a lot to Dr. Cal's robots. Now on the hard mode, the genie boss gets a massive buff up in hard mode. Oh my gosh. Oh, you had an early Thanksgiving. Unless you're Canadian. If you're Canadian, then you had your Thanksgiving like a month ago. Got the cows, the bane of your existence. Now, including the DLC, no contest, it's Chef Saltbaker. Especially on hard mode. I thought we were just talking about the dark web, Tylenol, not Thanksgiving. You didn't say anything about Thanksgiving, Tylenol. Okay, there we go, Shiny. You had your Thanksgiving. I don't know what kind of food a Canadian Thanksgiving generally consists of, compared to America's, like, turkey and stuffing, pumpkin pie, stuff. What food is in a Canadian Thanksgiving? I want to know if it's like the American one, or if the food selection's actually quite different. I'm very curious. There we go. Oh! Do I like Angry Birds? I never played it. I didn't play a lot of the common mobile games. I mostly play ports of shoot 'em ups, particularly the ones that were only in Japan. Baking the Wonder Tart is such a simple task. Yeah, you just gotta kill a cowgirl and an ice wizard and other things. Bulldogs riding planes. What is Thanksgiving? Oh, Supersonic Richie, are you not from America or Canada? I thought you didn't want to talk about the dark web. I was just trying to change the subject. Jigs, turkey, ham, gravy, potatoes, carrots, that's a bit different. That's a little different. The turkey's the same. Oh, I don't keep track of that stuff. I don't really think about where people on the internet live, so completely left my mind. So, it's an oat chocolate cookie covered in oh, I don't like coconut stuff very much. Probably wouldn't like that. Okay, so basically, Thanksgiving is a day that's sort of derived from the colonists in America surviving the Mayflower expedition and their first very harsh year in America. So I don't remember how it worked, but there was this one group of what we call now Native Americans. Back then they said Indians. They sort of saw that the colonists were making this feast, so they got some other stuff brought together and they ate. It didn't necessarily happen in November. That's just when we set it for. I know the coin is up there and I'm getting this one. I'm getting this coin because I know where it is. We don't usually have cookies for Thanksgiving in America. It's usually like apple and pumpkin pie for desserts. Although, quite frankly, of all the Thanksgiving food, I find Pillsbury biscuits to be the most addicting. Like, I can eat the other stuff for Thanksgiving, but then I will just eat like 8 Pillsbury biscuits afterwards because I think they're too yummy. They're addicting. A lot of them involve coconut for some reason. Why? Why coconut? You should look into the reasoning for that. Learn about the Canadian tradition of coconut for Thanksgiving. Look up the origins. It might be more interesting than we expect. I missed? Do they have Pillsbury branded foods in Canada, or is that primarily an American thing? But they're so yummy. I love them. It's like the simplest food you could have in Thanksgiving, but it's so addicting. Tails both don't want to get on Amy's bad side. I can guarantee you they wouldn't want to get on Sonic's bad side either. I can guarantee that. You have no idea how that would be, but one day, maybe we'll see. There we go. I'm gonna get a coin in this test, because I actually can. See? I got the coin. Okay, now it's time to actually finish the test, because I can. Whose bad side do you think will be worse, Amy's or Sonic's? Be honest, who do you think would have the harsher bad side? I guess I just figured Pillsbury would be something that Canada had too, but I don't know. Maybe the Canadian food style is drastically different from America. Which will be weird to think, because I've been close to Canada before. I went to Niagara Falls one summer, so I was by the Canadian border. I have to wonder just how different is the food like across the border. I mean, I knew like the general Canadian food type would be a little different from America, but now I'm wondering like if it's a drastic difference. I don't know. Now you got me curious. Sonic's side because he knows Tails so much. I got so surprised I jumped on the fish that I didn't think of what button to press. Amy has the most reasonable crash out. The most reasonable crash out. Well, Amy adores Tails. So does Sonic. No! Ah! I didn't even mean to go in there this time. Pie. Oh, it isn't. We have pies for like everything. We have like apple, cherry, blueberry, coconut custard, shepherd's, other pies that I can't think about right now. Pies are big here. Sometimes I wonder what's bigger, pies or cakes. In canon or the Tales That Bond? Okay, well, in both, I don't think anyone cares about Tails more than Sonic. In both canon and the Tales That Bond. There we go. Okay, what's the second half like? Oh, I know people tend to hate these. I used to not hate these so much, but I find I've gotten rustier with these over the years. Oh yeah, this might be hard. Is Knuckles one of Tails' bullies? Well, I could say something about that, but I don't know if that would give any insight into how things would work out when one day Knuckles does appear in the Tales That Bond, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Sonic Expo? No, I have not. I think I usually have to travel far for something like that, and I do not like traveling far, so, I've never done it. This doesn't look easy. Yeah, it makes me glad I did not play this when I first discovered it, because this would have been too hard for me. It definitely would have been too hard for me if I did this early on. Whew. Well, yes, but no. Christmas with Sonic? No. I mean, it's probably good. It is from Belena Productions, but I've mostly only watched the 3 Damage stuff, and even then, I wouldn't dare watch it until Christmas time. It's otherwise not the right time. I know what you're referring to, Supersonic Richie. And I'm just going to say, back when he was making that, I think he told me that was really Knuckles just not knowing how to use his words correctly. A misunderstanding, shall we say. So, that wasn't Knuckles being a bully, that was just Knuckles not knowing how to converse with people. November's the best time to get ready for Christmas? Well, here in America, there's the Thanksgiving holiday, so I usually wait till after Thanksgiving, and by that point, November's close to being over. But honestly, Thanksgiving seems almost ignored in this country, because you can't commercialize it the same way you can with Christmas. Nope, the stores want Christmas to all be about, buy the brand new $1,200 phone that we made. It's got a slightly cooler screen. Although I absolutely love Christmas time. But I'm not super commercial about it. And anime just... That I find kind of funny, considering one of my opinion is probably one of the most impressive TV specials. The Snowman, I believe, is a Canadian-made animation, and the hand-drawn look of it is just so good. You prefer Christmas in September/October? Don't you at least celebrate Halloween in Canada? Or is that primarily American as well? I know places like Italy have started to celebrate it a little more, but is it primarily an American day, Halloween, in this world now? I know it doesn't have American origins. They were Celtic origins, I believe. But yeah, I didn't write the script, so I can only say what I think he told me. Nobody cares. Well, it sometimes sort of feels like that here as well. Nowadays, the only big one is Christmas, and that's because you can spend thousands of dollars on Christmas. But I sort of believe more in the magic of the holidays than the material aspects. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you know why I like to get presents on Christmas? Because it looks really darn pretty under the glistening tree before the sun rises Christmas. Meaning, I don't even need expensive presents. I just need a few small things wrapped under the tree so that I can look at it before the sun comes up. That is Christmas morning to me. The opening stuff is just a bonus! I hurried too much. Uncle Buck. I want to watch Uncle Buck, but I have not seen it before. I've seen a couple clips, though. I know it has John Candy in it, who I mostly know from the original Home Alone. I should probably see a bit of more of his filmography. Ow. The Cuphead show is a prequel to the game. I'm sort of, but not really, because the first episode basically shows how the devil starts going after Cuphead, which is different from how it ended up in the game. Really, the show is its own thing. Christmas is fine, better than Thanksgiving. When I was a kid, Holiday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, so much attention was put into it. It made those 3 months so magical, and it always made so exciting when all those days came. They were always so much fun as a kid. I really wish that spirit was more common these days. It really isn't. And it's so unfortunate. The first Kaizo mod I played, first one I ever tried, just in general in my life, was the original Kaizo Mario World, the hack that started the entire thing. The first one I played seriously, though, as part of this little Kaizo journey, that would be Learn to Kaizo. I know, Macaulay Culkin. I'm your Uncle Buck.
I have an Uncle Buck?
Unfortunately. Oh, bye, Shiny Hunter, I guess. Or is it Gradient the one leaving? Wait, who's leaving? Oh, Supersonic Richie is. So many comments just showed up, and I almost missed them. Bye, Supersonic Richie. I couldn't tell who was leaving because I'm not looking enough. Oh, we only got about 22 minutes left of this. Ugh. I think I need to get some mouthwash after this stream. My throat's starting to feel kind of yucky. It's got what feels like morning breath. Okay, bye, Supersonic Richie. I feel like this is not as hard as I'm making it out to be. I mean, it probably is, but I feel like I should be doing better. Because I sure am failing a lot. Okay, good, good! Is that it? I know we're not done! We're not done yet! Comment, mints for tails! Oh, this is gonna be fun. I have to survive. I hate doing this kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, I hate doing this kind of stuff. It's so difficult. And who knows how long it's gonna have to take. Because some P-switches can last a decently long time. Oh no. Why do we need to do one of these things? No one likes doing this, so why is it here? Oh no. I don't want to do this. No. No one likes doing this kind of trick. It just wastes time and it's hard to pull off, honestly. Okay, good. Yes! Okay, that surprisingly did not take too many attempts. Just gotta make sure there's no tricks here. Okay, no. We did it! Alright! I did it! I need water. Does Tails need toothpaste? Hopefully not. Unless it's one of those fluoride-free toothpastes which are safe if swallowed. No, I'm not gonna make a video about that topic. Carrying items while spin jumping. This level teaches you how to spin jump while carrying an item. To do this, throw the item in the air and spin jump into it while airborne. You must keep holding the run button or you will drop the item. I know how to do this. The only exception to this is when you spin jump off a springboard. There we go. Alright. You can also jump and then drop the item and spin jump into it. Remember that dropped items do not interact with you for 17 to 18 frames. Like that. I did the thing. You can also spin jump right before running to the item. Like that. This also applies to slopes. Do you play Pokemon? Not too much. I played more Mystery Dungeon than... That was not supposed to happen. I played more Mystery Dungeon than the main series. But sounds like it gets pretty low quality by the Switch era. No, you will kill sprites if you are falling downward when you run into them. Now wait a minute! Where's the coin? I don't know, maybe a secret door appears somewhere here. No. It's up there! Of course, I had to do the whole level again, but I like Mystery Dungeon too, but my gosh, the post-game does not have difficulty balancing at all. It's just like, oh, you beat the game? Okay, every dungeon is going to want to mass murder you. Like, 99 floor dungeons? Start at level 1? What kind of madness is this? But yeah, I like Mystery Dungeon, but oh my gosh, the post-game wants you to die in any of them. Granted, I've only ever played Red, Rescue Team, and Explorers of Darkness. But yeah, I still try, but it gets kind of cruel, honestly. Can I stop doing that? I just bounce over Tails accidentally eats toothpaste. That probably wouldn't be in a Tails That Bond episode. At most, that would be like a standalone video. But yeah, I honestly really like the Mystery Dungeon games. And I like how emotional they tend to get as well. Like, they like to try to be pretty sad sometimes. I don't know. There's just something about it that's fun, and probably better written than any of the mainline Pokemon games, if I'm being completely honest. I tend to like being Charmander, and then make my partner Pikachu. I just always like playing as fire types, and well, Pikachu is Pikachu. Juggling items! More filler confirmed. This level teaches you how to juggle items while spin jumping. No, we're not! No, I don't want to juggle! Sometimes the enemy you can spin jump off of can collide with the item you're carrying. To avoid this, throw the item upwards before bouncing off the enemy. What? I hate this trick! And then, of course, unlike the mainland Pokemon games, the mystery dungeon games can get really darn difficult. Really darn difficult. This is not gonna be easy. I can tell. There we go. To juggle, catch the item in mid-air. Note, items move slower horizontally when thrown upward, so it helps to throw them when you're running at maximum speed. Tail Step on leak? No, there's no Tail Step on leak. This is a harder level. I'm not juggling it, that's the problem. I'm not juggling it. But I don't want to juggle, it's hard. Because you have to do stuff like that. Well, you could just watch stuff that doesn't involve either of those. Like, I don't know. Watch someone scream at a horror game, listen to an audiobook. Watch how to develop your own television sets. Watch anything. I can't do that. I don't have enough of the script memorized for that. I know, but I watch enough stuff that a lot of that stuff doesn't tend to end up in my feed. You just gotta watch enough other stuff, and hopefully YouTube will get Nintendo. I mean, well, Nintendo will one day end up doing it too. Let's face it. What happened there? Aha! I did it! The slower you are when you throw the item, the slower it moves. It helps to throw the item a little after the peak of your jump. What did I just do? I don't know. Oh, do I have to juggle it? I don't want to juggle it. Well, people getting angry. Well, oops. Or rage bait. Watch a retrospective on a franchise, be it a video game or movie franchise. That's a fun thing to do. What? I was holding the wrong button! What the heck? No! I know it's hard because I can't do it. I like retro games too. Okay, this is too hard. No! It's going too far. I don't want it to go far. Great! This is hard. This is really hard. Juggling is hard. And I'm scared of the fact that I'm eventually gonna have to do this in more Kaizo hacks. As you can probably see now why I held off this hack despite the fact that it's called Kaizo Kindergarten. Because it's actually pretty difficult. No, what the... It doesn't have to be retro games. Like, watch a retrospective of your favorite film franchise, maybe. Like, I don't know, Fast and the Furious or whatever floats your boat. Watch a nature documentary. I'm not getting that back, am I? Yeah, I'm not. You know, not every franchise started 40 years ago. If you don't want to watch something retro... Look, I'm just trying to give ideas, because any idea will probably help give you better stuff in your content feeds. How many times am I gonna do the exact same mistake? All your dad watches is Fox News? Thankfully, you don't have to do that. What was that? I definitely think this is gonna be the last level of this. Wait a minute. I don't even know where the dragon coin is. Oh, that could be a problem. What? No! Stop it! Stop moving faster than Mario, Shell. It's unacceptable. It landed right on the spiny. It's always going too far! There we go, I made it. What are we doing here? Oh, another one? I don't want to do another one. I want to get up there. Wait, I want to get up there. How do I get up there? How do I get there? I know that's where the coin is. Or maybe that's a trap for the shell. That could be a trap for the shell, actually. Now that I think about it. No! I missed it! Sonic Fan 92. You want me to play the favoritism game? I really should not go there. Nope. That's always a cause for problems. You're glad you're not the one playing. I don't even understand what just happened. Why'd you go that way? Well, I should have some resilience. This is my 54th of one of these kind of hacks. I've played a lot of them at this point. Well, I got it back. Roger Craig Smith's voice? I don't know. Certainly never tried. I don't think that was it at all. Oh, come off it! You can't chat without the error message. When you get rid of the error message, you can't chat. You can't chat without the error message? What error message? Wait, what error message? I don't need to. All I need to know is it's a live-action Disney remake. That is literally all I need to know. I need to know nothing else. That's fine. We can make it respawn. Just don't destroy it. Okay, good. No! Okay. Oh, hi, replays. Unfortunately, you are pretty late. This stream is almost over. Probably not beating this level. Especially if stuff like that happens. Stop! Stop, Shell! Why? Why are we doing this, Shell? I hate the Koopa Shells. I hate the Koopa Shells. No! No, Tylenol. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. I'm not going to subject Tails to brain rot. No. I'm not doing it. Absolutely not. Yeah. I'm not quite sure about that either. Oh no. Wait. Does that say playback ID or is that supposed to be a sad face? Oh, I hope you did get marked with the forbidden age verification thing. Alright. I think that's gonna have to do it. It's gonna be 6 o'clock. I knew this level would be tough. Oh, yeah, it's 6 o'clock. We're done. We are done here. Oh! No, I forgot to save a state. Now it's not going to remember any of the dragon coins I got. Well, I guess the... Oh, come on. No dragon coin. I don't have any more dragon coins. If I want the dragon coins, I have to start the whole game. I have to do all the levels over again. Oh, well. It wouldn't let me get one of them anyway, so what does it matter, I guess. But still, that's really frustrating. So, no more dragon coins. Darn. Oh well. I'm gonna have to end it anyway. I can't believe I forgot to save a state to keep track of the Dragon Claim progress. I'm sad. But oh well. That's future me's problem now. This has been Tales of 109 and have a nice day.